means the first release in the Drake series of shave soaps, built around the quiet return of life in early southern spring. This is a true wood-forward scent, earthy, grounded, and intentionally restrained, centered on a clean southern cedar and cypress profile. This scent leans naturally from the first pass. There's no sweetness here, no bright cologne-style opening, just raw, honest wood. A touch of warm leather and a mild Arabian musk bring depth without taking over, while African sandalwood essential oil smooths everything out with a dry, refined finish. Scent notes of fresh southern cedar, cypress, warm leather, mild Arabian musk, and African sandalwood. This is not a cologne scent. This is not a crowd pleaser. It's an earthy, realistic profile built for those who appreciate natural wood notes as they are, unpolished, calm, and masculine. It sits close, stays out of the way, and works year-round without ever demanding attention. If you are looking for bold or flashy, this isn't it. If you understand what a scent is doing, you'll reach for this one often. And this one is in the Braford 2.1 soap base. The Braford 2.1 soap base is a triple fat performance first tallow soap designed to deliver elite results without the learning curve. Beef tallow, duck fat, and lanolin form the backbone of its base, producing a dense, controlled lather with excellent cushion and residual slickness. This base builds fast, stays stable, and performs at a high level whether you're using a straight razor or a double-edged safety razor. This base wasn't built for mass appeal. It was built to bring more people into the experience of a true luxury shave soap that performs on the highest level. And this is what I'm going to be shaving with, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, Nick here. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on today's video. So, the Drake Woody. The first installment in the Drake series. There's going to be 3 installments. I think Eric's working on the 3rd one. Should be out before too long. I haven't really seen much about this soap here as far as on YouTube. I don't think it was covered heavily. If it was, I'm just missing it and I'm not finding the videos. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a video on it because it does smell really good. So let's go over the rest of the gear that I'm going to be using for this shave. Of course, Woody shave soap. I've got the matching after sauce here in this beautiful little bottle. It's got the cork top here to it. And you can see that it separates. You can see all the little oil down here, the essential oil. So you just want to make sure that you mix it up really well before you use this guy. And for the razor that I'm going to be using today, this is the Gillette long comb. This is a 1930s model. You can see that I have a blade in there that is aligned very nice. It is missing the brass from the top cap here. And well, not brass, but the coating, the gold coating on it. And this is the common bar handle, and it doesn't have the more prestigious ball handle, I believe it's called, barbell handle or ball handle. I believe it's a ball handle, but that one's a little more prestigious. But this is just the common handle, but still beautiful, beautiful razor. Allegedly very efficient. I've never shaved with it before, but we're going to find out today. The shaving brush I'm going to be using is this Herald. This shaving brush is called a Herald. It's by the TRC. The razor company, and I put a bore knot in this guy, so that's what I'll be whipping up a lather with today. I've got my Shave Nation Allen block. I've got my witch hazel here too. Not sure if I'm going to use it. I know that Eric does put witch hazel in his after sauces, so I'm actually going to check the ingredients list. If it has it, I won't use this. If it doesn't, I will use it. I've got my bougie sprayer here too. I've got distilled water in here. This is what I'll be using. Let's get this brush loaded up. So I've got it soaking in really hot water. It's Roman chariots on this stone cup here. And yeah, so I'm just going to take it out of here. And we're going to get all the water squeezed out of it. And then I have the soap here. The soap is brand new. And I did have the scent notes of this soap blooming. So we're going to get it loaded here. And I'm not going to count how long we're going to load it. I'm just going to load it until I feel like it's loaded really well. Well, I'll tell you what, for this bore brush being super, super stiff, it sure did, it sure did soften up in that water, in that hot water. It feels super, super soft now, and I feel like that's a really, really good load on this brush. So I'm going to get my face wet, and then we're going to start building a lather here. And then I want to go over these scent notes, because when it comes to scent notes, I'm not your guy to ask what they're doing and what they smell like and why they're being used. I have no idea. So I'm going to start explaining the scent notes to you guys. I hope that doesn't get boring watching I'll try to pick soaps. That way you're not watching me cover the same scent notes over and over and over, because I really would like to learn. I should know at this point. I've been traditional wet shaving for a year now, and people ask me about scent notes, and I'm like, I don't know. I just shave with them. I really had no desire to learn about them, but I do now, and it'd be really nice. That way I can make more educated decisions about what I like, what I want. So I'm going to add some water here, and we're just going to go over these scent notes. So the first scent note that is listed is fresh southern cedar. Fresh southern cedar is a foundational woody note in perfumery. It is sometimes used as a base note for its dry, resinous, slightly spicy character. It is often used in fragrances. Now we'll start agitating this soap here a little bit. Yeah, this brush was super stiff, and it is just so soft. I did gel tip this brush also, and I haven't used it since I gel tipped it, so there's no surprise that it's super soft with a really good backbone. And again, you guys know me, I'm going to splay it out on my cheek, and then when I come up here, I'm going to come off a little bit. That way it's not completely splayed out like that and going over my ear and everything and whatnot. So cypress oil is used to provide a fresh, clean, and woody scent that makes spaces feel invigorating and refreshing. Let's get some more water here. I'm gonna do 2 pumps this time. So warm leather. Warm leather is used to create a warm foundational note that complements other elements. Leather scents are known for the longevity and grounding effect, making them very popular for creating rich and sophisticated fragrances. Sorry, I can't talk today. They're also used for creating depth and giving your fragrances longevity. Leather gives your soap or your scent a grounding effect, making them popular, and they're used in sophisticated fragrances. The other scent note is Arabian musk. Arabian musk is known for its clean, fresh, and slightly powdery profile. Musk is often used to give fragrances depth and longevity also. Agitate this soap a little bit. Then there's African sandalwood, which is the last scent note. African sandalwood, it is known for its warm, woody, and exotic scent with earthy tones. And I can tell you that this soap does smell very earthy, very clean, very nice. Not like a dirty earth. This is a very clean, earthy scented soap. Yeah, it's very enjoyable, the scent, to be honest with you. It also provides, African sandalwood also provides a touch of sweet and creamy citrus undertones. Put some more water here. And it's often used to provide a rich and smooth aroma that can enhance other fragrances. So what that African sandalwood is doing is it's just giving those other scent notes a boost. So let's go ahead and let's take this guy up to the lather dome.
Step inside where the mirrors glow. Old school chairs in a steady flow. Hot towel steam like a desert breeze. Still in silence, a man at ease. Brush in hand, hear the rhythm begin. Circles dancing across the skin. Time slows down, the world fades away. At El Mescalero, we do it our way. Hear the whisper of the blaze so clean. Feel the craft in every scene. building clouds of lather up to the lather dome. In a place where every man can feel at home. From a Gillette razor glide to a straight razor tone. Yeah, I'm Escalade roll shaving. This is where it's hard, smooth like thunder, sharp like chrome. Building clouds of lather up to the lather dome. Bottle clinks after shaving the air. Notes of cedar wood, bold and rare. Edge meets stubble with a careful hand. A ritual only few understand. Steel sings low as it clears the way. Every stroke keeps the rough at bay. Old traditions in a modern day. Carved in leather we find our stay. Hear the whisper of the blade so true. Every past reveals the new. We're building clouds of lather up to the lather room. In a place where every man can feel at home. From a razor glide to a straight razor tone. Yeah, I'm Escalade roll shaving. This is where it's hard, smooth like thunder, sharp like chrome. Building clouds of lather up to the lather dome. Rush here, just the art and the blade. In every line, a legacy made. From father to son, the stories are told. In silver, steel, and brushes of gold. We're building clouds of lather up to the lather dome. Where the edge meets skin like a poet's poem. From a razor glide to a straight razor throne. Yeah, I'm Escalade roll shaving. You'll never shave alone. Smooth like thunder, sharp like chrome. Building clouds of lather up to the lather dome.
All right, I think this is the best lather that I'm going to get out of this knot right here. It's just amazing how the difference between a brand new knot and a knot that's broken in, because I am adding water and I'm trying to build the shit out of this thing, and it's just staying stable. It's not wanting to blow up like it usually does. Let's check them peaks though. Well, it's falling really nice. There's not a whole bunch there like there usually is. And I loaded the crap out of this brush. And yeah, they're there. It's there and it's hydrated, but yeah, it's just this knot definitely needs more work and definitely needs to be broken in, because I've used this soap base before, and this Braford 2.1, I know exactly how it performs. I know exactly what it does and how to work it. And so it's definitely not the soap, it is this brush. So I'm going to stay just like that. I'm going to take my Gillette from the 1930s, the long comb here with a feather blade in it. I'm going to dip it in the water. Let's do 3 passes today. So I'm going to dip it in the water, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start with the grain. All right, I'm going to come right up here. Oh yeah, I would say that feels very efficient. Nice. Oh, I'm happy with that. I like a more efficient razor. That feels really, really nice. All right, I'm going to lather up one more time. And this pass, we're going to go across the grain. This is a very, very heavy knot. Feels like it's going to be a really, really nice knot once it's broken in. I've had this brush sitting with all my other brushes for so long, I don't remember where I got this knot or what it's called. Well, you know, what company I got it from. It's been sitting in there for so long. But it is a very soft, feels very, very good. Feels like it should be performing better than it actually is, but like I said, it's brand new. It needs to be broken in. Definitely doesn't perform like my other knots, like my other bores. But I'm going to leave that just like that. You can see it's so shiny and the slickness is there. So we're going to go across the grain here. We'll lather up one more time for our last pass against the grain. Look at how thin that soap looks. This brush, really, really strange brush knot here. Actually, I didn't even get my mustache. I forgot my mustache, but that's all right. We'll get it with the last pass here against the grain. Too busy thinking about this knot here that just performed really, really strange. Almost like a badger. Look, I mean, there's really, the light's not doing it any good, but it doesn't look like there's really much soap in there. I know on camera it kind of looks white right here on my screen, but in real life here it looks yellow again, like it's just an unbleached knot. Yeah, very strange. Okay, well, I've got a lot of work to put in with this new bore knot there, so I'm going to go against the grain here. All right, that was 3 passes there. Let's rinse off, see where we're at. Nice close shave. I do have a little tiny bit right here, a little bit right here, but none over here in my trouble areas. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna actually really slick soap, so I'm just gonna use the residual to clean up here. Don't know if the mic's picking that up, but there's a little bit of audible feedback there. Come over here. Get this side. All right, that feels good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish rinsing off really well here. All right, I'm rinsed off pretty good there. I'm going to take my Allen block, dip it in the water, and let's see what it tells us. I got absolutely nothing there. Wow, what a great shave. What a great razor. That Gillette, it is efficient. To be honest with you, it's way more efficient than any of the other techs that I've used. The Gillette techs, very, very efficient, very smooth, not dangerous at all. Definitely more blade feel on that one, but great little razor, man. So I'm going to let this sit on my face for about 30 seconds. I'm going to rinse it off. We'll come back with the splash. I'm dried off pretty good there. This aftershave sauce, or this after sauce, it does have witch hazel in it, so I don't need to use the witch hazel. I'm not going to use it. I can, but I'm not going to. So like I showed you earlier, this stuff is has those essential oils that are separated. So just going to shake the snot out of it really good here. Get it all incorporated really, really nice. So let's pop this cork top off right here real gently so we don't spill any. And this is a really, really wide opening, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my thumb on it. That way we don't lose a lot of product. And then let's get a little bit of this after sauce on our face here. That smells amazing. That smells so good. I got a really good shave, man. So it's not as earthy. Oh, wow. That's not as earthy as the soap. This is totally different than the soap. There's a scent in there. I don't know what it is, because like I told you guys, I don't know what my scents are or what they do, what they're supposed to do. I did just read them off, but I'm just learning. Oh man, there's something in there that's really, really nice. So that's totally opposite of the soap. Not opposite, but it's totally, totally different. This splash smells nothing like the soap. Oh wow, that's really, really nice, man. That's really good. So anyway, as far as the soap goes, I mean, it's the Braford 2.1. It's one of the best performing soaps on the market that you can get, and that's just being honest. And the guys that are using this base, they know that I'm telling the truth. They know that I'm being honest. Yeah, really, really good soap. The scent is nice. The scent is very earthy to me. Really good, clean, earthy scent. Very, very nice. The aftershave or after sauce is just quite spectacular. It's really, really good. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend you guys go grab this. And while you're at it, grab Pintail and wait for the other third installment to come out too. You can't go wrong with these. And this is a little bit of creeper, because I could feel it creeping up on my face. I didn't feel the alcohol at first, but I can feel it now. And I'm real happy to have Eric's stuff in my collection, because this is, like I said, this is top tier quality stuff, you know, that you could add to your collection. So anyway, guys, that's about it for this shave. I really appreciate you guys being here. It was good to be here with you guys. If you guys like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. If you're already subscribed, brother, it's really good to see you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I needed a shave. I think I had like 5 days of growth that I didn't even mention, but I'm sure you guys seen that. So anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.